Oh, whoa, hi! Jeez. Hang in there, man. Hang in there. Welcome to Off the Ledge, the post-podcast show. My guest today, hitting the pull-ups, is Edwin. And today we're going to talk about how me and Edwin got into some pretty good shape, I'd say, from where we started.
Yeah, a little bit.
And we're going to talk about that experience. Alright, so, to get rolling on this, let's start with what first made you want to get into good shape?
Honestly, I just didn't want to be fat anymore. Most of my life I've spent big, so it was just, it changed a heart, man, and just getting committed to it, just now being able to do a couple pull-ups is huge for me. I've never been able to do that, and so I want to keep up that pace.
That's great. Yeah, when we first started, pull-ups were not on the menu at all.
Nope, not on the menu at all. Like, I would try, and I couldn't even get one. Now I can do roughly 5, which is big for me at least.
What are some noticeable changes you've seen since you started?
Some notables. I feel more confident. I've seen a bit like of my shoulders bulk up a bit, but to be honest, it's more or less like how I feel mostly than how I look. And so I have more energy because of what I'm eating or what I've been doing lately. But yeah, that's like some of the biggest changes. Other than that, I haven't really seen it. The visual stuff will come later.
Yeah. But what have you noticed during like your workouts besides pull-ups? Like, have you noticed like you've been able to get more reps out, or like what's sort of been some of the changes you've noticed during that?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely stronger than before. I used to struggle with, 30 pounds, 40 pounds, and now we're doing face pulls at 200 pounds, which is pretty big jump from 50 pounds.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I like that.
Yep. What kind of changes have you made outside of just working out?
It's a lot of like what I eat, and honestly what time I'm going to bed as well. I'm trying to control a lot of the factors that I wasn't controlling before. I'm gonna go to bed at 4 or 5 in the morning, wake up in like 3 hours, not getting enough sleep, and feeling just kind of just dead all the time. So changing up what I eat and how much I sleep definitely has helped me improve a lot.
What has been, to kind of go off that, what has been a food that has kind of helped you get through this process? Rice?
I mean, I always ate rice, but I think eating cleaner rice and then just mixed with chicken and having it more clean instead of with a million things in it definitely has helped a lot.
I would say what first got me into it was COVID.
Sure.
I was so bored.
Bored.
Like I was so bored. You'd be like, why not work out?
Right.
And then it was, why not eat better?
Yeah.
And all I would do was spend an hour and a half on that bike. That was boring too, but I guess it was better than being bored on the couch.
Sure, yeah.
And then the rest of our friends just love working out.
Yeah, that's true.
They love it.
That's true.
I mean, I'd hope Larry's a Marine now, so I hope he'd like working out.
Yeah, that's very true. I hope he's doing well.
Well, I just wrote him,
yes.
So
hopefully we hear back from him soon.
He said he wants to watch Harry Potter when he gets back. He's
right.
never seen them.
Harry Potter of all things.
I know, right? Like,
imagine that's what's keeping him through.
Like our
to
age
watch Harry
group.
Potter when this is done.
Like our age group, everyone's watched Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Right?
For the most part.
But anyways, sort of going back to, fitness and etc. You recently joined a gym.
I did.
How has working out at a gym differed from the home workout we do on this bad boy here?
Yeah, it's weird at first. You have this feeling where everyone's kind of looking at you, and well, in reality, no one's there to look at you. Everyone's there minding their own business. But there's a lot more that you can do. Like here we're restricted, like we can't really do legs or anything like that. But at the gym we can do legs, and we can focus more on different muscle groups than versus here.
Okay, true. We attempted legs here.
We did
But
attempt legs.
I agree, it did not work out as well here. But certainly when I first joined, I had the exact same thought, and at first I was like, I don't even know if I really want to go, because you do always have this thought in the back of your head, like, what if I'm doing something wrong, and other people... Yeah, I mean, you show up, and you just got these guys just...
Yeah.
hulked up, and you're like...
But the best way to think about it is, like, they started like us.
That's true.
Like, they weren't born fucking built, right? Like,
True.
You have to build it. That's why it's being called being built.
Because you had to get there.
You have to build it.
No, I agree with you, but you still have that mentality in the back of your head, like, I'm kind of new to this.
Yeah.
Am I doing this right?
Yeah.
I mean, I did not want to do squats when I first got there, because I just see people just putting on all the plates and just...
No, but, I mean, when we went, we did it just fine.
We did.
We were just chilling. We did the squats, and it felt fun. It was fun. I was having a good time.
Now, has it gotten fun for you, or are you still like, oh, I'm gonna go work out?
No, it's gotten fun. It's definitely gotten fun. At first, it was more like I'm dragging my ass, but it's definitely gotten to the point where I enjoy it. And maybe it's because I'm doing it with a friend, and I'm having a blast. We're like joking around while we're doing it, almost being a little competitive at times, but like it still makes it fun. There's one thing, like, if you ever read the book Atomic Habits, by James Clear, he makes it very clear that, like, it takes 60 days to build a habit, and it takes 1 day to break it. And going off of that mentality, I have tried to keep up with it until it's become habit, and I've actually learned to enjoy it. And now, days that I don't go to the gym, I feel lazy.
Right.
So it's interesting how that's worked out in my head.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking on the way over here, and today's supposed to be our rest day, but you want to get right into the gym?
Yeah. I mean, I'm off today, so what else am I going to do? Might as well work on myself.
Yeah, that's a great mentality. But going forward, what do you hope to see out of it? I mean, obviously it's not just
looks.
Right.
Honestly, a healthier lifestyle. Like, my family doesn't do the whole health thing, so being that one person to do it and maybe help them get into it will be better in the long run. And even if they don't, I'm still healthy myself.
You're improving yourself, that's
Yeah.
right. I've noticed even on, like, our runs, like, I'd say both of us can now do a lot more than we used to. Instead of having to walk more of it, we could actually kind of run up that hill more and everything.
That's true. For a time there, I was doing really well, and then I think when we had that little bit of break for a while, I started struggling, because running is one of those things where you have to keep it up to, like, maintain that stamina, and open up my lungs.
That is a big problem of ours.
Yeah.
We don't breathe.
No, we don't breathe. We don't
Just
breathe.
hold the breath.
One of these days, we're gonna be doing a bench press or a squat, and one of us is just gonna pass out, bro. It's gonna happen.
I hope that's not at the gym. I hope that's at home.
It'll be at the gym.
It's gonna be at the gym.
It's gonna get to the point where we're doing, like, big weights, and we're gonna be like. It's gonna happen.
Strain yourself to the point of passing out.
God, just like, what's his name? I think his name is Eddie Hall.
Yeah.
I saw him lift up 500 kilograms, and as he was doing it, blood started coming out of his mouth and nose, and I was like, yeah, I don't want that.
No.
I don't want that. But, I mean, he's strong, and that's where I kind of want to be. I want to be strong. Not that strong.
I was gonna say, we ain't
not
getting
that
to Eddie
strong.
Hall.
I don't want to be like him, but it inspires me. Like, it shows me that the human body is capable of a lot of things.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, obviously, I mean, strength is good to have, but we talked about your bigger goals. What's some of your more current goals for this? Like, do you hope to increase your stamina, strength? What's kind of the current hope?
My current goal is, I guess it would be strength, because, honestly, right now I've been basing my strength on how many pull-ups I can do.
Yeah.
As dumb as that sounds. But, like, by the end of the summer, I would like to get 10, and then maybe from there on 15, 20.
Yeah, just keep going
from there. Because pull-ups are not easy. They're hard. They're hard to do. Even for fit people, like, you can only do small numbers, really.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's where I want to be. I want to be able to do that. Be able to pull up my own weight.
That's a goal.
Mm-hmm.
That's a goal. I mean, obviously, with Comic-Con coming up, I know we both wanted to kind of cut down a bit.
Sure.
So, I mean, I guess that's another goal to keep in mind, but...
Yeah. To be able to be fit for a nerdy convention, that sounds fun.
It sounds so stupid when you put it that way.
But, I mean, it's not wrong.
It's not wrong at all. But, what are some of your favorite workouts?
Favorite workouts?
Yeah.
I like chest workouts.
Chest workouts?
Chest workouts are my favorite. Just because the soreness here doesn't bother me as much as soreness like anywhere else for some reason.
I like the arms.
Oh.
Love my arm workouts.
See, arm workouts are fine, but like my biceps are just weak. So
I wouldn't say weak.
Weaker than the rest of my body. Because my back, I can pull stuff.
Right, and you got the legs.
Yeah, but my biceps and my triceps, they struggle with heavier weights.
Okay.
So it's just something I gotta work on.
We all have goals. I can't squat that well. You saw. That's not my... I'm not what I used to be during band camp, where it would just be straight up just all leg workouts.
Yeah.
Morning to night.
Yeah. So it's definitely something, I mean, we both have something to improve upon.
Were you like, how did you feel in shape-wise during marching band? Did you feel like you were...
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I was always bigger, but I think that while we were in band, I had a pretty solid lung capacity where I felt like I was fine.
Right.
So, like, for example, marching parades, and my instrument was always heavier than most people's instruments. So, I guess I always had, like, the muscle for it to hold my instrument in play.
Right.
But I think it was mostly just that, where, like, I was able to hold my breath for long periods of time and not have to worry too much. I don't think I was necessarily in shape, just that I was good at that.
Okay. When we were in Norwalk, we had straight up workouts.
Yeah.
I don't think people realize that when you're in a competitive band, the physicality that comes with it.
It's hard. Look, if Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson can say marching band is hard, it's hard. Competitive marching band, not regular marching band. Competitive marching band.
Hey, you were in a non-competitive band for a bit there.
Yeah, it sucked. I hated it. I definitely
Did you really?
I prefer being in a competitive band.
I agree. But I mean, Shelton.
They're competitive. Not as competitive, but they're competitive.
I mean, I was referring to Shelton.
I thought you were talking about Sacred Heart.
Hey, this is a Sacred Heart film. We're not gonna...
Oh, my bad. But yeah.
No, you're good. You're good. I get it.
I do miss it, though. There were times where I thought, like, oh, I should go to Fusion and audition and try. And just do DCA for a summer. Just, why not? But,
is right. Is right. I wouldn't want... Look, I appreciate my time in Rock. I would not want to go back and relive some of that hardship.
I think it would be nice to do it again. Not that I was involved with any high school drama, but with less high school drama and more of, like, we're there to play. If that makes sense. Because there was always stuff going on in the background. People didn't want to pull their part. If you go to, like, a DCA or a DCI, people are there to do their part. You know, and that's why I would want to do it, just to have that experience under my belt. So maybe in the future, who knows?
You can do DCA till you're dead.
Exactly. I already aged out from DCI, so there's nothing I can do about that.
Well, it takes no time to age out from DCI. Like, that comes right by.
Yeah, I think it's dumb.
Yeah.
I think the age limit should be like 25, 26 even.
Well, I mean, look, I hate to say it, it's no more demanding than a sport. You don't age out of basketball. I mean, there's a recommended age you should probably stop, but like...
Right. But that's what I don't understand. Like, why...
Why age out? Like, if you're good enough,
like, yeah.
You're good enough.
It's so interesting to me. Everyone... Not, like, it is weird. Everyone in DCI is, like, 22 and younger.
Yeah.
And not even that much younger. It's, like, a very short time frame that you can do DCI.
I mean, I age out in September.
There you go. So...
Because I'm younger than everyone in our grade.
No, you're 22 now, right?
Oh, so I did age out.
You aged out.
I did age out, that's right.
Yeah. The only way that you could do it at 22 was if you were in DCI this year.
This year, right.
And your birthday would have been...
Last September.
Yeah. That's the only way you would have been able to do it.
I wouldn't have wanted to do it.
True.
I always... This turned into a marching band conversation really quick, which is fine. Yeah. The post-podcast show isn't really meant to be a specific topic.
Sure.
It's really just supposed to be a sit-down, shoot-the-shit kind of deal.
Yeah. And
then I just let the cameras roll. So, I don't care. I like the workout idea, but who knows?
Yeah, I mean, it all has to do with fitness in the end.
It does.
It's how you keep yourself, you know.
I mean, I could tell you, my legs were in peak condition sophomore, junior year marching band.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, all we did was calf raises.
Yeah. So just which you had to do. You had to do. Because if your legs weren't in good condition for marching band, you would definitely be feeling it all the time.
That's pretty much all I have to talk about for this episode. Yeah. So, you can check out some more episodes I've got. You can check out some more episodes we got coming. This was a kind of a special sort of deal because just trying to film in the car and then doing this one in front of our workout area. Mm-hmm. But the next one is also not going to be on a balcony. Yeah. Oh well.
It happens.
So, you can catch the next episode on my website and on YouTube. Edwin's gonna start doing some reps right now. And we'll see. I'll see you in the next one. Edwin won't see you in the next one.
No.
And we'll see you.